Hey guys, I was watching some YouTube videos, do my own thing. So I decided that we should watch something funny, shall we? I was looking up some stuff, like some music, as you may see. Some Jacksepticeye lines, me, to make sure my videos look good. Now look at all these videos that I've been watching. I did watch that, by the way. This one right here. I did. Okay, just watch it again.
And now, YouTube comments with Jacksepticeye. So many YouTubers seem like they are jerks outside of YouTube, but you seem like a genuine person who deserves all the success you receive. Well, I don't know if I deserve all the success that the channel has gotten, or me personally, but I am grateful for it. I am incredibly appreciative of it, and all messages like this, really nice messages. But I've always tried to show that side of myself, that I was more than just a YouTuber, that I was more than just a yelling moron on screen all the time, that there was more heart to me and that I was a real person, and that if you met me on the street that you could actually come up and shake my hand or come up and talk to me or get pictures or anything like that. Be very comfortable with me when you meet me. And there are a lot of YouTubers that seem like that they're just doing it for YouTube, and then outside of YouTube they could be completely different. But I want to show that I'm the same person, that if you met me on the street, or if you saw me on YouTube, or if you met me at a convention, or if you met me in the shower, that I was going to be the same every single time you met me. And I'm really glad that that comes across, that people actually see that through the channel, because it's something that I'm really paranoid that's going to disappear, or that I'm going to... I don't know, it's weird, because when you make so many videos day after day after day, all the time, you kind of lose sight of what you're doing sometimes. It can be very easy to get lost in it all, to get lost in the content that you're making, and forgetting like why you're making it, or who you are as a person, or what your style is, or what people are even subscribing for. So I'm glad that that element is still there, and that people still see me that way, and they feel like they can connect with me, or they feel like that I'm an actual person, and not just some machine making videos. Jack, we should be thanking you for creating such an amazingly positive community and providing us with some of the best entertainment out there. Best entertainment out there? Wow, that's some high praise. Again, don't think I deserve any of that, but thank you so very much. It really means a lot to me. I mean, me personally, I know the stuff I make is decent and that people like to watch it, but to have people say that it's the best entertainment out there, whether you're exaggerating or not, I really appreciate the gesture anyway. You don't need to thank me for creating a positive community. I mean, that's what I set out to do with YouTube anyway, was just make a nice place for people to come and share their feelings and their thoughts and make friends and smile and laugh and play games all together and live out games through me. All those different aspects of the channel I'm really proud of, but you don't need to thank me for it. Thank you guys for actually coming and tuning in, coming to the channel and thinking what I do is good enough and worth your time to stay around every day and to actually make friends and interact with the community and be nice to each other. It really means a lot to me, and I'm so glad that the channel is still doing well and that everybody's still so nice to each other. There's a few bad eggs here and there that get sorted out every now and then, but they just come in to, I don't know, they come in to try and destroy the community. And I'm glad that that hasn't happened yet, that nothing has gone beyond any of us, that the channel hasn't like had scandals or drama or anything like that. It's a really nice time, and it's a really fun environment to be in, to make videos for, to watch the videos, just to interact with everybody. I'm really happy. Jack, I love you, but I'm not digging the hair. One does not dig hair. One combs hair. Jack, did you meet Danny? Yes, I did meet Dan Grump. It was the second time I've actually met him. We met him at PAX Prime before, but that was kind of before they did their panel. So we didn't get a lot of time to hang out with them and talk. But this time, me, Mark, Brent, and Danny all went to dinner together, and we all just sat down and had a really nice time. Again, it's one of those things where you sit down and you're able to talk to each other, and you don't have to worry about anything else. You don't have to worry about any deadlines. You just sit down, talk, have a nice dinner all together. It was really nice, because Dan's a very busy guy, so it's very hard to like snatch him away from what he's doing. He's extremely passionate and a very strong work ethic, which I really admire and respect. But it's very hard to get him away to do anything with him, so we got him away, we had a dinner, it was nice to just sit down and talk. And when he came up, because we had sat down first and he was the last to arrive, and when he came up it was like, Sean, hey, how's it going? And I was like, he remembered my name, and not just the Jack name, my real name. And I was just so blown away by that, because that's the type of person he is. He sits down, he listens, and he doesn't just listen to what you're saying in the moment. He listens and he remembers. And then when he meets you again, if he likes you, which I hope he does, I got the vibe that he liked me. I made him laugh a couple of times, which was really, really fun. But like when he comes back to talk to you again, you really feel like he was listening the last time you talked. And he's just a really admirable person to look up to, and he's led an incredible life, and I look forward to meeting him again, hopefully, just sitting down and talking again. That would be fun. He's so much life experience, and he's so much to share and talk about, and he's the nicest person I have ever met. I've never met someone who's so incredibly nice all the time, and he's so attentive, and he's so pretty. But yeah, I met him again, and he was such a cool dude. Jack, please never grow old. Okay, I will never grow old. Damn it, I broke my promise already. What do you expect? Everyone grows old. You're growing older right now. You're so self-aware, Jack. It's a gift, and a beautiful one at that. Thank you. I'd like to think I'm at least a small bit self-aware about the channel. What I mean is that I know what's going on the channel, and I kind of have a general vibe of how people are thinking, what people are saying. Again, it comes back to like interacting with the comments so much. If you're in the comments a lot, and you're listening and reading what people are saying, and actually properly interacting with them, and taking on board what they're saying, not just reading it and then going, fuck those guys, they don't know what they're talking about. But if somebody's giving you feedback, to actually read it and think about it outside of your own head. Because it's very hard to receive criticism or feedback about what you're creating. And it's very easy to write it off then at the end of the day. Like, if somebody says something like, this video wasn't as good as your other videos, and they give you some reasons, you're like, fuck those. It's easy to say that. But to actually listen, to get in there and read what they're saying, take it on board and improve upon it, is a lot harder to do. But I'd like to think I do it pretty well, and that I know what's going on the channel. I'm very self-aware about the jokes I'm making. If I'm going too far down one path, like when I was playing Honey Pop before, there was a few other games at the same time when I was making like dicks and boob jokes a lot of the time, and I would kind of like sat back. I was like, okay, I need to rein that in a small bit and stop that, because I don't want to go too far down one path and then get screwed over at the end of the day and have people go, no, I don't like your content anymore. So try and keep things consistent and varied all the time. So again, it comes back to having you guys here. You guys give me honest feedback all the time, and really interacting with me and talking to me properly and respecting me as a person, I respecting you back, that we feel like we can talk to each other. And it's a two-way thing, and just that your opinions matter, my opinions matter, we respect each other as creators and viewers each, then we can make some great content and we can have a really great time together, and that will keep the channel on the straight and narrow. There's no egos, there's no pretentiousness, nobody gets above anybody else, nobody feels like they're greater than anybody else. Not just me, but the people in the comments as well. So I'm really happy about that, so thank you guys. I love how when Jack and mostly other YouTubers do vlogs, they look straight at the camera and let you look them in the eye. Really makes it feel like they're talking right at you. God, a lot of these comments that I'm picking sound like I'm trying to make myself sound greater than I am. I'm not trying to do that. I was just picking really nice comments that I thought were, like, that I was really grateful for. So these types of comments are really nice, and I really like them, so thank you. But I always wanted to make it seem like when I'm talking to you, that I'm actually talking to you. It's the same when I record games. I just look at the screen or whatever, but I look over every now and then. I make sure that you feel involved, that you feel like you're there with me, playing the game alongside me. Or at least that you're a friend in the same room, or in the same space, or just that you get involved in it. And I always hate when I watch some vloggers and they're looking at themselves in the viewfinder and they're like, yeah, so welcome back guys, today we're going to do a 7-second challenge. I'm here with my friend Jake and Chase or whatever. I don't know, there's a lot of like younger douchebaggy YouTubers that do that. They're like looking at themselves all the time rather than looking at the people, which are the most important thing. And I feel like I actually am talking to people when I make these types of vlogs or make reading comments videos or I'm playing a game. When I look at the viewfinder, I feel like there's people actually there, which sounds a bit scary because that means I'm talking to millions of people, but it's not that scary. I like the guitar in the background. What guitar? Oh, Jack is a fangirl just like us. That's so cute. I told you guys, I'm still a huge fan of a lot of things. Just because I do YouTube doesn't mean I can't fangirl over stuff. Like when I met the Grumps, and I was like, my story about Danny, I was just like sitting there like, he remembered my name. that kind of shit, it still blows me away. And I can't believe I actually get to do the same stuff as a lot of these people. And then I get to sit down next to them and talk to them properly. It's not just a case of like, so how did you start on YouTube? Like, I don't ask them questions about YouTube. I can just talk to them as people. That shit blows my mind all the time. Why don't you have Snapchat? I don't know. I never really liked Snapchat. When I was in college, Snapchat came out to be a big thing. It was when it launched and then everyone was using it. And some of my friends were using it a lot and they were showing me it and I was like, I don't really get it. I didn't really see the appeal of it. And I had so many other social medias to take care of already. I have Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube itself, Facebook, all those kind of things. And I'm stretched so thin across all of them. I didn't want to add another one into the mix. I don't even use Snapchat like for friends or anything. And I kind of missed the boat when everybody was getting on board with it. And now everybody knows how to use it so much better than I do. Which is weird, because I was the same about Twitter when that came out. I was like, I don't get Twitter. I don't like Twitter. I hate Twitter. I'm not going to use Twitter. And now I love it. So, I don't know, maybe in the future I'll end up loving Snapchat or something, but right now I just have no desire. Especially to make one public, like, for all of you guys to interact with. I know, sorry. A lot of people keep asking me to make one to interact with me more, but I don't think I'd end up paying attention to it as much as I probably should. So I apologize, but any Snapchats you see out there pretending to be me are not me. I do not have a Snapchat, not even for personal use. So any Snapchats you find are not me. This dude has the most punchable face I've ever seen. Come on, dude, lighten up. I'm not that bad. Do you like these? Because I saw them in the shop earlier and I was like, okay, I have to get them. They're so stupid not to get them. Oh, I also got this. Wait. Let's have a party! Hey Jack, when you say the next video, is it a recording? P.S. High five! Well, technically, yeah, it's a recording. I mean, all my videos are recordings, so I have heard it for you to be able to hear it. But it's not like a sound clip that I play. It's not like I recorded myself saying in the next video and then just stick it into the end of my videos all the time. I really do just say it that way at the exact same time, or the exact same every time. Next video! See, that's not next video! See, I can just do it. I don't need to, like, pre-record it. I dare you to put Sam on your shoulder. Done! Jumbo Sam! Jack, have you seen the new...
Now the rest you're gonna have to search for yourself. That would be it. I'm sorry. See you guys, and peace.